Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I wanna to talk or discuss about 7-Eleven. Yeah, as we know, 7-Eleven is the mini market or grocery store that selling every product and many product. Like maybe in Gombong it's like Alfamart or Indomaret, yeah. But 7-Eleven is more bigger because 7-Eleven there is in every world, like it can find in everywhere. But if in Gombong there is no 7-Eleven, just Alfa or Indoya. But if we go on Singapore or other country, we can find many 7-Eleven in there. Not in Singapore. Maybe not in Singapore is maybe too far. In Jakarta, yeah, in Jakarta is there many 7-Eleven. So today I wanted to discuss about the history. I wanted to discuss about the history of 7-Eleven, the problem of 7-Eleven, and what the strategy inside the 7-Eleven. Okay, so there is a some there's a article that discuss about this. Yeah, the name of article is 7-Eleven case. Okay, uh, let's just start it. So 7-Eleven was started in 1927 in Dallas, Texas. So for the first time, the name of 7-Eleven is not 7-Eleven, but the first name is Southline Ice Company. Yeah, which is this company is selling the ice cube. And how the name becoming changed into a 7-Eleven, and how the company that's selling ice into change into the grocery store or the mini market store. Okay, so in okay, so the name was changed in 1946. Yeah, the name is changed becoming into the 7-Eleven. Why? Because 7-Eleven was making a new breakthrough. Yeah, big 7-Eleven make a new breakthrough that the 7-Eleven was the 7-Eleven or this company was open from 7 a.m. into 11 p.m. Yeah, for every people or at the time it's not normal because yeah, it is work from 7 p.m. into 11 p.m. Okay, let's back again. And how the company that's selling an ice cube can change into into this grocery store like as we know right now. Okay, so the story is there's a some employee that have a brilliant idea, and the idea is what if we why we can selling the other product beside an ice cube, like the people is not just need an ice cube, people is really not the other product too. And because that brilliant idea, the 7-Eleven was practice that idea and becoming the most successful fun company at the time. And there is a some manager from Japan was really interesting about the 7-Eleven, and they're buying the 7-Eleven and take it into the Japan, yeah, into the Japan. But this is not. But of course, there is some problem not to strike successfully. Yeah, when the 7-Eleven was really successful, there is some problem the the gas station is starting selling, or yes, is starting selling a snake. And there is a new mini market or new store selling product like 7-Eleven, and of course, it makes 7-Eleven not more special again. And the really problem it started is the really problem is starting in 118, which is 7-Eleven want to start to maintain oil business. Yeah, so 7-Eleven is buying oil company in Citgo. Yeah, of course, because the basically 7-Eleven, because basically 7-Eleven is company which is selling a grocery product or a common mini market product, and started to maintain the oil business. Of course, there is many problem, and of course there is a many problem that 7-Eleven have faced, and the debt is really high because the wrong decision from for oil company, and uh, in 1000 sorry and in 1919, 7-Eleven bankrupt was bankrupt. So is this the end of 7-Eleven, because 7-Eleven was there is no money and really bankrupt? No, because the 7-Eleven was saved from the from manager from Japan, which is 7-Eleven in Japan. Yeah, the name of this manager is Ito Yakado. Yeah, Ito Yakado was buying all the cost all other. Yeah, Ito Yakado was buying all the cost from 7-Eleven in America. Yeah, of course, 7-Eleven in America is safe, and after the 7-Eleven is safe, 7-Eleven have a new weapon. Before, the 7-Eleven is just maintain or playing with the instinct. Now 7-Eleven want to try playing or maintain with the technology which is personal, and the CEO of 7-Eleven, or Jim Key Jim Keys have a, make a new strategy. The name is retail retailer initiative. Yeah, the name is retail initiative. So what is retail initiative? So basically, when the Walmart when the Walmart sorry when the big company like Walmart brought the big company like in Walmart brought of about their automatic system, and not even care about the role of thinking from their store staff. But 7-Eleven is reverse, because there are because Jim Kiss was really trust the people who really knows about their customer is the people work in the cashier. Yeah, and because this new system or retail in or retail initiative, the 7-Eleven was sending good technology, our advanced item into their every store. Yeah, so basically the manager for because this new technology, the manager store can maintain the data which is real time. So Like for the example, if the tomorrow will be hot, the manager, the store manager can be prepared for preparing a ice drink or the something, and the data or information is really fast because it just need 1 week for sharing the data. And of course it's make the store manager can be the store manager can be know about their product will be selling or not. Okay, but is there is there just a strategy from uh, 7-Eleven? No, yeah, there because there is some problem again. Yeah, the delivery in 7-Eleven is really bad and messy for us. Yeah, because like this, yeah, the truck with delivery food is always coming into the 7-Eleven one times per week. Yeah, one times per week every truck is coming to 7-Eleven, and of course it make the parking park was really full. Yeah, it's more it's make the parking park was full, and because there is uh, many product or many items, it's make the item is keeping with a long time, and it's not it's make the item is not fresh again. Yeah, because it is stuck. And what will Jim Case do? So Jim Case is making a new system. It's called CDC or Combined Distribution Center. Yeah, combined. So uh, the 7-Eleven was built 23 distribution center in America and have a distance minimal is 19 minutes every center, every distribution center. And the system of CDC is combine all the items or the product into one place. And after that, sorry, the system of CDC is collecting all the items into the one place, and after that combine into combine into truck and delivery to every 7-Eleven store. And what the result of this strategy? Of course, it's really more efficient, and it's reduce the inventory cost, and it's make the product or the item is always fresh. Okay, so so next is the 7-Eleven. Okay, also 7-Eleven is not just selling a common product like in the mini market. No, 7-Eleven is selling their product. So 10% until 50% product in 7-Eleven is homemade, or 7-Eleven is make their product, or the other name is parallel label. So it makes 7-Eleven have an iconic product that every people will know. Yeah, every people will know about this product from 7-Eleven. Yeah, for the example, there is a for the example is Slurpee. Yeah, Slurpee is a most iconic product from 7-Eleven, and it selling 11 11.9 900 million per million cup per year per month. Yeah, and the second is coffee. Yeah, coffee from 7-Eleven was selling about 13 million 13 million glasses from per month. And the next is the crazy innovative or the crazy innovation from 7-Eleven. It's called EZD. So EZD is EZD to sorry, EZD is basically a DVD for playing film. So what is EZD and what is the difference from DVD from the other DVD? So EZD is the so EZD it will broke after their use after 48 hour. Yeah, it will be broke. And what's that mean? The means or yeah the mean or the purpose is for making the customer more easier and helping the customer because the customer don't need to take back the DVD to store. Yeah, because the DVD is broke and it's make the and it's become the crazy innovative from 7-Eleven. And yeah, the innovative is looks like it's really cool and it's really fun, but of course it's still more problem to 7-Eleven. Okay, the first problem is supplier. Why? Because the supplier, there's a two big supplier, is Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Uh, don't want to following the system from Jim's case. Yeah, the system is CD or combined distribution center because these two big company, want to control their product. Yeah, they want to stay free themselves and controlling their product and where choose where their product should put on the rack. Okay, the next is human. So the human is the problem of human is turnover. The employee is turnover more than 1,000% per year, and it's make the CEO of 7-Eleven or Jim's case is really confused about how to find the director that can be trusting or that can be trusting the employee have to be proud work on the 7-Eleven. and and the CEO want to make the employee have a retail soul. Yeah, so the employee not just work and get a salary every hour, but the employee have a retail soul. Okay, maybe that's all for me. That's all for my summary. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.